You've watched them on the field. Tough, strong, fiercely competitive. But remove the helmets of the players in the NFL and you'll see a softer side.
I think the NFL is committed to bettering the communities and helping others because it really ties into the whole team concept.
Just get involved. That's basically all it is. Just get involved, whether it's time, whether it's money, or whatever you can do. It all makes a difference.
Knowing that I get to help somebody and put a smile on somebody's face, I mean, that warms my heart up.
The NFL was founded in 1920. Through the years, it's had a rich history of giving. The National Football League is a trade organization made up of more than 30 teams. Each team has its own community relations initiatives. When you multiply that by the number of players in the league, roughly 1,600, you're just starting to get a picture of the far-reaching capabilities of this powerful organization.
I think that any good corporation in America wants to give back to its customers, and in our case, our customers are our fans who attend the games and watch TV.
The NFL has worked with a number of nonprofit and charitable organizations over the years, each team taking on a different issue, like the Philadelphia Eagles building community playgrounds.
It's one of my favorite days of the year for our organization. We take the day off from all the world of sports and business and stadium building, and we build a playground in a community in the Philadelphia area.
The New England Patriots help deliver Thanksgiving dinners to those in need. The Pittsburgh Steelers spread smiles to the elderly. Football players reaching out to make a difference.
We select Marshall Faulk.
In 1974, the league formed a partnership with the United Way. Still in existence today, the partnership has encouraged fans to give back to their communities, and fundraising for the United Way has soared from $800 million to almost $4 billion. Today, that partnership has grown into a charitable enterprise that touches 30 million people each year, providing funds and programs to the needy. Their ongoing series of ad campaigns with the United Way reminds fans that football players are regular guys who want to do good in the communities where they work and live.
Kevin, what's it like being drafted by the clothing drive?
It's a huge thrill. I mean, honestly, I'm just excited to help the people of Tennessee.
It seems the message is getting through to fans.
The United Way, the NFL, they do tend to go hand in hand.
In addition to the many programs that the NFL players are involved with through the United Way, all of the commercials you see during football games air at no expense to them. But that's just the beginning.
Both through NFL charities and some of the other national programs that come out of New York, as well as through team organizations, team charitable foundations that almost every one of our clubs has. We give back in some way, whether it's to youth, to education, because, again, the fans have supported us, and we think it's right to support them as well.
The charity programs are right in line with the NFL's values.
The league is about integrity, tradition, and quality, and I think those words translate both to the football product you see on Sundays and also to how we act as a company. And the success of our game comes from communities that support it, so we try to do our part in giving back in the other direction.
The NFL has adopted the belief that if a corporation is going to be a good corporation, it has to be active in its community. It can't be a one-way street.
We often say that the twin pillars of the National Football League is football on the one hand and community on the other. Football is our product. Football is what we do best. But we also try to give back to the community in exchange for all the support that they have shown us.
That support is tremendous when you consider that they sell 18 million tickets a season and more than 120 million people watch their games on television each week.
I like the New York Jets.
Love the Steelers.
Dallas Cowboys.
And then there is the huge impact of the Super Bowl, an event that is the top-rated show each year, seen by more viewers than any other program. Exposure that has proven to be an effective playing field for messaging.
We ran a commercial during our Super Bowl to promote volunteerism called Join the Team. At first, just to build some awareness for it. The very next morning, we had thousands of calls go to NFL teams across the country saying, okay, I'm ready to join the team. What do you want me to do?
The NFL believes that charity and being a good corporate citizen is essential to achieve success in business. And they say it makes the entire entity stronger.
You have to give back and show your customers that you care about them. You're not established simply to sell your product to them, that you actually care about them, you care about their community.
The impact on the community reaches way beyond the games played on Sundays and Monday night. There's a special bond that fans feel with each of the teams in the league. The organization recognizes the huge impact that can have and how that can be woven into powerful charity programs in each of those communities.
In the last few years, we've really recognized the power of the NFL message to bring about good. If Peyton Manning gives some money and gives some time, it's wonderful for those people he serves. But if Peyton Manning can give his money, give his time, and get 100 other people to do the same, that growth can just be mind-boggling.
Each Tuesday, the helmets come off and football players go out into their communities to tackle issues that are close to their hearts, be it education, youth, or medical research.
NFL means family for a lot of fans. There's an emotional connection. So we really try to be sure that the connections that fans have to our game is about more than the actual football product, and it's about the corporate entity, the community giving, and basically how good they feel about us. Because at the end of the day, the NFL is an energy, is a symbol, is just representative of American tradition. So if we don't keep fans feeling positive about us, that could whittle away.
The league's Join the Team effort puts the good works of the NFL together under one umbrella, sending out a message to fans to get in the game by getting involved in various social issues.
You inspire us to play. And together we can inspire others to reach out, to make a difference. Come on, baby, join the team.
Join the Team allows us to give the message of activity, about awareness building, and about involvement in whatever form it might take. It might be Join the Team mentor, Join the Team volunteer, Join the Team teach. The message is whatever your action is, get in there and do it.
It's not the publicity that motivates the league into action. It's really wanting to make a measurable impact on society. Remember Pat Tillman, who left the league to fight the war in Iraq? He died a hero doing what he believed was his true call to duty.
The guys realized they were given a gift by getting to play in the National Football League, and they're doing a lot better than a lot of folks. And they believe that as part of the commitment to being a player in the National Football League, you give back. And that comes from the top. It comes from Gene Upshaw, the head of our Players Association. It comes from our Commissioner Tagliabue and all the owners. They believe that, again, part of the tradition of the National Football League is community service.
A service that the players in the NFL want to be a part of.
There is this love affair, fortunately, between the public and the National Football League that the NFL and the teams have to give back to those fans who supported so well. And that's what we do through our various programs, whether it's NFL Charities, our Youth Football Fund, our Disaster Relief Fund, which we established after 9/11 to give back to the families of those public servants who were killed in New York and in Washington. We believe that we can only do X amount, but we work pretty hard to make that X a capital X, not a small x.
And there is charity on the field, too. Each time you see a player being fined, that money is donated to help fund various causes. Fans can get in the game, too, by going to NFLauction.com. All of the proceeds go directly to players' charities.
I think the NFL stands for quality. I think it stands for tradition. I definitely think it stands for integrity. And I think a lot of those words come together to stand for what I guess you'd say is Americana. I think there is nothing that captures the American energy more than the National Football League.
An energy that continues to ignite goodwill with each passing season. For the Pearson Video Library, I'm Pat Laurie.